the White Lady of the Lake. Bernard, the small pug tank engine, and his little crane truck Lisa enjoyed working on the Bluebell Railway with their friend Stepney. Bernard and Lisa have new coats of paint, and now they work as maintenance on the railway, keeping the line clear. One day, the little engines were very excited. It was the day of Mr. Percival's wife's birthday, and the engines had a lot to do before going to the party. Stepney arrived at the yard. "I've got a special present from the Fat Controller," he said. "It's a big tent to have the birthday party in." "We have special presents too," said Scarloey. "I'm taking decorations." "And I'm bringing flowers," said Renette. "I'm taking bangers and balloons," said Rusty. "How excited," cheered Lisa. "What are you giving to Mr. Percival White, Bertram?" Bertram smiled. "I'm going to tell a special story. It's called The White Lady of the Lake." "Who's the White Lady of the Lake?" asked Bernard. "She's a very pretty lady," replied Bertram. "She is wearing a long white dress, and she lives near by a lake. No one has ever seen her before." Then Bernard had an idea. "Maybe I could find her and bring her to the party. That would be the best birthday present of all." He smiled. "That's a good idea, Bernard," said Lisa. "But we have to help the hedge cutters to trim the bushes so they don't overgrow the tracks." "All right then," said Bernard. "But I am good at finding things, you know." "You know, Bernard," said Stepney, "sometimes the things you want are somewhere that you wouldn't think to look." Bernard and Lisa set off to help the hedge cutters. Bernard was enjoying puffing through the countryside, but all he was thinking about was the White Lady of the Lake. "I will find the White Lady of the Lake," he thought to himself. "I know that I will find her, I'm sure that I will." The hedge cutters were trimming some bushes and brambles. They placed them into piles, and Lisa lifted them onto her flatbed. Then Bernard could see something white beside the tree. "It's the White Lady of the Lake," he thought. "I found her!" He puffed closer, but Lisa could see it wasn't a white lady. It was a bedsheet blowing off the washing line. "That's not the White Lady, Bernard," she said. Bernard was disappointed, and he puffed away. "I'm sure I could find the White Lady of the Lake," thought Bernard to himself. But he couldn't find the White Lady anywhere. Then Bernard and Lisa rolled into a siding so the hedge cutters can trim more bushes. Then Bernard saw something lying beside the track. It was covered in ivy and brambles. "What is it?" asked Lisa. "I don't know," replied Bernard. His driver telephoned Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin arrived aboard Stepney, just as the hedge cutters moved all the brambles and ivy. Then everyone gasped. "Bust my boiler! Look!" cried Stepney. There was a statue of a lady. It was all in white. "It's the White Lady of the Lake," cheered Lisa. "Bernard, you found her." "I will telephone the Fat Controller right away," said Mr. Griffin. Soon the Fat Controller arrived with Thomas and Alex. And the statue was placed onto Thomas's flatbed. "We'll soon get the statue restored in no time," said the Fat Controller. That evening, Bernard spoke to Stepney. "You were right, Stepney," he said. "Something I want was somewhere that I wouldn't think to look did help me well." "It does indeed," agreed Stepney. Then Mr. Griffin arrived. "The White Lady of the Lake has been restored," he said proudly. "Now we could go and join the party with Thomas and the little engines." When they arrived at the birthday party, Thomas and the little engines were there, and so was the Fat Controller and his family. They gathered near the statue. The White Lady of the Lake looked wonderful, and everyone was delighted. So Bertram was now ready to tell his story, and Mrs. Percival was very happy. It was the best birthday party ever, and she had the best present of all, from all the engines.